Hello everyone, welcome to Busy Lizzie's Budget. Thank you so much for clicking on my video. That means you're interested to see what is going to be in my shop this weekend for new items. I'm going to warn you right now that I have been a busy little beaver and I have made so many items. Some are things that I've never sold in my shop before, and I'm going to show you everything. So this might be a very long video. I am going to try to go extremely quickly, but I'm not sure how that's going to work out. I'll try to give you all the information I can about the items, since if you want to grab them because the quantity is low, then you might not have time to read the listing before it's sold out, because I do have a very small quantity of everything I'm going to show you. But everything is made and ready to ship unless it is a single A5 scratcher. Those are not made in advance. I have 2 of each made right now, but I also don't really limit those, so those won't run out. But everything else, seriously guys, I'll tell you how much I have of everything, how much it's going to cost, the size, anything like that. If you do have any questions, just ask in the comments, and I promise you I will be watching the comments from now until the launch. So the launch is on Sunday, this Sunday, the 23rd of March. It's going to be at my time, 11 o'clock a.m. So that is Eastern Standard Time, this Sunday at 11. If you're interested in some items that are going to be in that launch, please set an alarm on your phone or put a note so you don't forget. So let's go ahead and get right into it. I think the first thing I'm going to do is show you my scratchers. Now, I'm going to warn you, I have 22 new 5x7 scratch off challenges, and I'm pretty much obsessed with every one of them. So I am so excited to show you what I've been working on. I just hope that you guys love everything as much as I do. So because we have so many items, I am going to talk fast, but I'll try to talk clearly so you can understand me. So we're just going to go ahead and go. So I'm going to show you all the vertical ones first, and hopefully it's close. Actually, let me put the screen a little closer up so you can see these better. So screen might be crooked, but it doesn't matter. I just want to give you a close up. Okay, so here's the first one. It's a baseball girl, and you can save. There are softballs and baseball mitts, and you decide how much you're going to save for each one that's underneath. So I thought that would be cool, even if you have a son or daughter who play and you're just the baseball mom. I just thought she's so cute. Okay, so I need to go really quickly. So moving along, this is a spring mystery savings, and I knew we needed to get some flowers and butterflies and stuff into the mix. So I just thought this was so pretty. This is a mystery savings, and the numbers are 1 through 5. And again, I'm going quickly, so if you have any questions, ask as many as you want below, and I will be watching for those questions. Let's go, girls. I did this for you guys, but also for me, for my cowboy theme binder. I just thought this was beautiful. I did a scratch and roll. So the numbers that you scratch under the gold stickers are 1 to 7, and then you can roll any size die for the other ones. So obviously that's going to be a mystery total. This might be my favorite challenge I've ever made in my entire life. I spent a lot of time making these, printing them, perfecting them, trying different stickers. Really, I pour my heart and soul into these, and I was so happy with this design I came up with, and I love it. This is a mystery savings, numbers 1 through 8. It says, we've been friends for so long, I've forgotten which one of us is the bad influence. So this is like my favorite thing ever. Okay, again, moving right along. I needed to get a birthday one into my shop. So this is a birthday roll and scratch. The numbers are 1 through 7. And you know I don't like cats, but I know some of you do. So I'm always going to have some cat challenges to appease those of you who like cats. Then I needed to throw a baby one into the mix because I want to have all different occasions and holidays and things. And I might do this one myself just for the fun of it to save money, because I think that baby sloth with the binky and the diaper are so cute. So this one, you get to decide how much you're going to save per rattle and how much per binky or pacifier. Again, moving right along. This is one some of you may have seen. If you've bought a lot in my shop recently and you had a large order, I gave you this scratch off as a freebie. And if you had a smaller order, I gave you this as a roll and save that was not laminated, but I think it's so cute. I love the way it turned out. And it's save $45, 1 through 6, in case I didn't say that. Okay, this one just makes me smile. Splashy Summer Savings. I just thought this image was so super cute. Save $105, and you get to look for red goggles, a life jacket, and then a lifesaver ring type thing. So it will say you're either going to save $3, $5, or $7, but it will come out to $105. I thought that would be fun. Again, I don't call myself artistic, but I love trying to figure out how to make these differ from each other, besides doing some scratch off, some you pick the number you want to save, some you just have to save what's under here. I try to vary every aspect of all of these challenges, so I hope you like it. I thought this one turned out really neat. Live in that bleacher life. Save 100, numbers 1 through 10. Then we needed a wedding one, and let me just put this out there. If you are not getting married, if you're attending a wedding or you need to buy a wedding gift or a bridal shower gift or anything, you can use this for anything related to that. It doesn't just have to be for a wedding binder or something like that. But I also absolutely love this one. This is save $300, and the numbers are 1 through 15. Then we needed to do a nail one. So we've got this nail salon one, which I just love how it turned out. It is a scratch and roll, so there are a lot of spaces where you can roll and write down the number. I just love the colors, and it looks like polka dots. The numbers that are under the scratch off stickers are 1 through 7. Okay, here's another really cool one, I think. Small progress is still progress. So because of the word small progress, I had to go small on this one. So it's going to just be, you're going to scratch 1 through 4 only, and it comes to $70. So this is a good low income one. And again, it takes a lot of time to put these stickers on nicely and to make these challenges. And a lot of my challenges, you're going to find a lot of stickers, because that way I figure you get more for your money, you get more scratches and things like that. So anyway, moving along, we have a couple, I'm going to show you a couple 4th of July ones. I just really love this image of this little boy in this cowboy hat holding the American flag. And I just made this a light blue, just so their flag really stands out. I think it turned out great. But so this is a smaller amount, so save $50, and that is, the denominations are 1 through 4. Then this one cracks me up. Born free, but now I'm expensive. I did this one for myself, for Matt, because I knew when Matt saw this, he would be like, "Yup, that's you, honey." So it just made me laugh. I know I'm not the only one, but I like how I put the fireworks in with the stickers. I just try to make it as nice as I can for you guys. So this is a mystery savings, but the numbers are 3 through 12. This is another one I tried to make a little different. I decided to use, and you guys may not be able to see this, I'll do a close up, but around each circle sticker are actually dog faces. So these squares are actually a bunch of tiny little dog faces, which I thought was really cute. So I decided to incorporate that into the challenge. It says, "Yes, I walked away mid-conversation. You were boring me. Save 45, numbers 1 through 3. So that's a nice low one as well. Okay, this next one is something kind of different. And some of you are going to be like, huh? And have a big question mark in your brain. And the rest of you are going to be like, yes, somebody else understands. So I'm just going to say, if you know, you know. If you don't even worry about it. Okay, so this one, I actually printed it in like 20 different background colors and things. It took me forever till I was happy, but it says, OMG, oh my goodness, did he seriously put another one of my bras through the dryer? Question mark. So bras are expensive, certain ones more expensive than others. And if you've ever had a spouse, a husband, a significant other, anybody, a loved one, put a bunch in the dryer, you could never wear them again. You know what I mean. So I thought this would just be a really fun scratch off. And I did 3 different colors, and you can decide what you're going to save for each of them. Okay, this is another one I absolutely did for myself, or to make fun of myself. It says, "My cooking is so awesome, even the smoke alarm cheers me on." And that describes me 1000%. So this is save $84, numbers 1 through 6. So I tried to make small numbers on a lot of these so that a lot of you would be able to afford to do the challenges, but to make a ton of scratches again, so you save a lot, you still save a decent amount. But if you want to, you can always double, even on some of the smaller ones like 1 through 6, you can double every number or roll a die and multiply or add by the die number, whatever you want. So even if you're high income, you can still do one that the digits are only 1 through 6. Okay, this next one is, and we only have one more after this, but it says, dollar store food ain't pretty. Save your pennies, kids. And this is kind of like a retirement savings one. It is save $200 and the numbers are 1 through 11. Okay, I saved one more for last. It might be the best. I don't know. I'm kind of in love. It is a monkey. It is turquoise. It says right on the monkey shirt, save 100. It's called Save Bunches. Count the number of bananas, multiply by 2, save that amount. So I thought this would be fun. You count the number of bananas in the bunch. It's going to be a small number, trust me, because I fit the 0.7-inch stickers on there, but so it's not going to be too high, but in the end you'll save 100, and I thought that would be a fun little twist. So that is all of my, or those are all of my A5 or 5 by 7-ish size challenges. Now I have 3 bundles I'm going to show you, and these are A6 bundles. So they are A6 challenges with a matching envelope. So, and it's upside down. Okay, so this is, let me just put it, I want to make sure it's all in frame for you. Okay, so this is a goldfish one, and I kind of love it. It's called Fishing for Savings, and you'll save $130, and the numbers are 1 through 12. So it is A6 in size. It comes with an A6 envelope and a matching one. So what I'm going to do is I am going to sell it as a set only. So I'm going to sell this set for $12. So, and remember, I always offer a discount code, so you've got that as well, but I'm going to do this as a set for $12. So that is the first of my A6 bundles. I have 2 more, and they're all summer themed ones. And forgive me because I have so much stuff around me. I can't put anything on the floor because I don't want any rug fuzz or dog hair to get on it. So I'm going to be reaching, and it might take me a second to get to these different ones. This is one of my favorite things in the entire world. The colors are so vibrant in person, and I just love it. I called it Sunshine Savings. Save $70, and the numbers are 1 through 7, and they're on all of the clouds on the rainbows. So this is my absolute number 1 favorite of the 3. So there's that one, and then there's one more. I wanted to do a vertical one, so I did beach ball mystery savings. So here's the envelope. I know some of you guys like a mystery amount to save, but I did let you know the denominations are 1 through 12. And I had a lot of fun making this and placing the stickers and numbers where I did. And so this is I guess I should have shown you the backs of these, but I mean, they're the same print. So we have all 3 of these, and I have made 5 of each. So I have 5 of each ready to ship, but I will probably put a higher quantity in there. But the first 5 people, first 5 people to buy these will get them shipped right away if everything else in their order is also ready to go. But I decided that, again, each set is 12 each, but if you buy, I'll put it in one listing, and if you buy all 3 bundles, I'll give you $6 off. So instead of 12 each, 12 times 3 is 36. If you purchase all 3, I'll sell you all 3 for $30. So this will all be in one listing. There'll be multiple pictures. In the drop down, it will say this set, this set, this set, or all 3. So if you already know you want all 3, look for the one that says the bundle of 3 for $30. If not, there'll be like sun or sunshine, goldfish, beach ball, and it will say $12 for the set. Buy it. Okay, so now we're done with all of these. We're done with scratch off challenges. Let me go ahead and show you. Actually, I don't want to forget this. So I have an item that I made as a custom order for a customer, and actually, I think I explained it in the clip. Let me go ahead and I'll have Matt throw that clip up here right now so you can see it. Hi, you guys. I'm back. I told you I was going to be putting a video clip in right here that I took the other day of a custom order for someone, but I accidentally deleted that footage. So I don't have that video anymore to show you, but it is just one of my regular mini books I make. And I know that explained all the details of it. So what I just want to do is show you pictures of it. So I'm going to have Matt roll 4 pictures. I have a picture of 2 pictures at the front of the book, and then I have 2 other photos that show you all the pages in the book. So as you're looking at them, just know that they are all Monsters Inc. themed. They're all envelopes, and there are 12 envelopes, and I already gave you all the rest of the information. So anyway, I'm sorry I didn't have the video I took showing it to you guys, but at least you get to see some pictures. Also, these pictures are terrible. There's a glare, and it makes the colors look very dull. The colors are actually really vibrant in person, so don't be fooled by those photos. That is why I wanted you to actually see the video. But anyway, that's all I have to say about that. Now back to the regular video. Okay, since I don't remember what I said in that last clip and I filmed it a few days ago, I'm going to say this really quickly. I'm selling that one for $32. I am going to put 3 into the shop. I don't think I'm going to have time to make them before the launch, so they will be made to order. So they'll be, 2 to 3 weeks shipping. I'm sure I can make them sooner than that, but it will all depend on what goes on. So I'm going to put 3 in stock in this launch. If you want it, grab it right away because I think it's going to go quickly. That's why I want to make sure you have all the information now in this video. It's a Monsters Inc. binder, but I'm just going to list it as Monsters mini book. And of course, you'll see the picture. 12 envelopes, 2 scratches per envelope, 24 scratches total. The whole book equals $100 and no page is more than $10. So if that was a repeat of what was in the video, I apologize. Okay, let's move on to my spring books. These are not new, but some of you may not have ever seen them before because it's something I made in the past. So I have 2 books here, and I need to put the camera back up. Okay, maybe I'll put it up a little more. Okay, so yeah, we'll get 2 of these on the screen. So we have one that has, they do look similar on the covers. The one with birds, let me look at my notes, is called I See Spring. And the one with rainbows on the front is called I Feel Spring. So these listings are already made, so I don't have to remake the listings. I'm just going to put them back in stock. However, listen closely if you might be interested, because in my store or in my shop, when I made this listing a long time ago, I only had black rings, and now I have all kinds of other ring colors, elastic colors. So if you purchase it from the listing, you are going to get, no matter which book you purchase, you'll see in the listing picture, it comes with black rings and black elastics. However, I'm going to show you other options. If you are watching this video and you're one of the people who is going to purchase one, the only way I'm going to know not to send you black rings and black elastics, I'm not going to change the listing. So if you want silver rings or gold rings or any other elastic color, you need to put a note in the order under special instructions. And if you can't find that, I can't always find that on Etsy. They keep updating it. And sometimes I can't even leave a note for the person I'm purchasing from. So if you can't find a place to leave a note, send me an email, send me an Etsy message, whatever. But I just want to show you. So I have made 2 of each book. So they're made ready to ship. And that's it. When they're gone, they're gone. So I'm going to show you, these are all the elastic colors I thought would match nicely, so I wanted to offer them to you. So I know I'm going to shoot myself in the foot for doing this, but I want you guys to be so happy with what you purchase. And honestly, now that I have these other ring colors and elastics, it just makes me so happy to like personalize it if I'm going to use it. So anyway, so we have navy blue elastics, light blue, baby blue, sky blue, basically darker navy or light whatever, I'll understand what you mean. We have this orange that matches exactly the color orange in here. And then this pink, this pinkish coral, it's not the exact shade, but it coordinates nicely. So if you are a pink person, there you go. Then we have, so these are what the black rings look like, but we have gold rings and silver rings. So if you want to personalize it, just write in the comments and I'll switch it out for whatever elastic color and whatever ring color that you want. But as you can see, I have made 2 of each, and I'm going to go through them very quickly so that you can see what they are. So let's start with this one. This is the rainbow one, and I'm going to flip through the pages, and as I do that, I'm going to read my notes. I do know all this information on the top of my head, but I was actually terrified to film this video because I have so many details to give you and so many piles of things around me that I'm afraid are going to tip over and fall. And anyway, let me do my best. And I love the gold rings with the orange on this. Anyway, so these books, they're going to be $45 each. And then you'll see you have 6 scratches and then you'll have 4 and then 6 scratches and then 4. And these, of course, are all envelopes. And let's see, what else do I need to tell you? So all of these numbers are single digits. So they're numbers 1 through 9. This book is 7 inches by 4 inches. So it's about A6 size, maybe a little taller. There are 12 envelopes total, 60 scratches total. And again, just remember to ask in the notes somewhere, or order notes or whatever. Tell me if you want anything different than black on black. So that is this book. Now let me show you the other one with the birds on front. And make sure you can see it. So now that you know all the details, I'm just going to flip through this one quickly, but you'll see it has 6 and then 4. And I used all different color, all different size scratch off stickers just to really try to make this unique. And I love these books so much. I normally like different color schemes, but in this launch, I'm trying to do even things that I might not love, because there is no way you all are like me. Thank goodness for your sake that you're not all like me. But I still think this is really cool, even though it's not my go-to color scheme. I think it came out really nice, and I'm proud of it. So, and I'm glad to get it back in the shop. So I have 2 of each book. When they're gone, they're gone. I don't know when I'll make them again. Okay, so now we have envelopes. So this is my new item I'm adding to the shop, and I'm going to try. It's going to be hard to explain. Let me just start, because I'm nervous about this, because I don't even know where to begin. I don't know how Savannah does this at Sav Saves. I don't even know how to tell you guys about this. So let's start with these. So, and I think I might pull this up even more, because now the line on my desk is all crooked. Because I really want, all right, I'm not going to worry about that. Okay. I want you to be able just to see everything. So basically, I'm calling this the Birdcage Spring Set. So these are envelopes, and just so you know, even though you probably already know, but every envelope I make, or I only use 5mm lamination in my shop. It's the thickest lamination. You will always have that. You'll always have rounded corners. So these envelope sets, they are all punched. So I needed to just punch them all and get that done. So they only come with punches, but these are made to fit an A6 binder. So I did make some A5 ones, and I will get to that. But let me just say that this was a set of scrapbook paper I absolutely loved. It's been in my favorites for 2 years. And see, I'm all nervous. This is totally outside my comfort zone. There are, oh, let me go to my notes. That's why they're there. So there are 16 different prints. But I didn't want someone to have to buy 16 envelopes. So I'm breaking them down into 2 different sets. And I tried to make the sets completely comparable. So same type of, same color schemes, same types of things. I tried to make them completely fair and even. And that took me a long time. But that's my personality. And I just want everything to be, I want you guys to be happy with what you get. So I did work really hard on trying to figure that out. But if you do have a binder or 2 binders, and you want to do 8 in one binder, 8 in another, or 16 envelopes in one binder, if you want both sets, you can still buy both sets. You'll have put 2 items in your cart instead of one set of 16. So that way, if someone, again, only wants to buy 8, they have the option. So I hope that makes sense to you. But so they're all available, but I broke it into 2 sets. So let me show you. This is the first set of 8. And so I'm just going to go back. I want to keep these in order how I want to package them. So I'm just going to actually go backwards. So, actually, no, I'm going to go forwards, because I put them in a certain order because I thought it would look cool that way. So we do have one with the orange birdcage in the front. So this set right here, oh, I'll do this so you can see the backs as well. See, I'm all new to this. I did these, this is a more orangey set. So if you're a person who loves orange, out of the 2 sets, this one is for you. But they still all have the same color scheme and everything like that. Okay, so while I'm showing you, I'll also let you know, for everything I'm about to show you with these envelopes, So let me be clear. These ones that I'm selling only as sets, these are a set price for the set. But everything else I'm going to show you in the rest of this video from here on out, A6 envelopes are $5 and the larger A5 envelopes are $6. So if you want to buy a set of 8 A6 envelopes and envelopes are $5 each, that would be $40. If you want to buy a set of 6 A5 envelopes, 6 times 6, that's 36. So you can just do the math. So however many envelopes come in the set multiplied by what size they are. So it's either going to be multiplied by $5 or $6. So if I'm letting you know this because some people want to know how much things are going to cost ahead of time before the launch to know if they can afford it or things like that. So I'm letting you know now because I know in the past when I've done launches and had things ready to ship, a lot of those ready to ship items went in seconds and people were not happy. So I'm just trying to give you all the information I can. Okay, so let me show you these now. I think I flipped them down on the other one. It doesn't matter. Like I said, I'm a newbie to this. I don't usually do this. But this set is more of like a pinky set than the other one. But again, they're both very, very comparable. And I made sure of that. Okay, so that is the other set. So this is going to be called my bird cage set. Now, I don't have everything on my desk, but I've made 4 of each of these. So 4 sets of this, 4 sets of this. So there are 16 prints total, 4 of each broken into 2 sets. So I will have this listing and it will say that I have a quantity of 4, this listing quantity of 4. So I just want to make this really clear right now because I'm going to show you some other stuff. And when I do, I won't explain it into detail because you'll already understand. So anyway, so I have 4 of each of these. So now let me put these down. It's going to take me a second because I need to put them down on a surface behind me so that they're not on the ground. Okay, so now I will show you. Actually, you know what? I don't think I'm going to take the time to show all these because it really is the same thing, just larger. But I'll just show you. For A5, I only made 1 set of each. I don't know if that's going to sell. I don't know if you guys want this or not. I have no idea. So I just made 1 of each. And let me just tell you, because I use such thick lamination, and this is 2 layers of very thick cardboard laminated, I had to use 4 different paper cutters I own just to get this to work. And it still was very hard and took a very long time. So I may never, ever sell A5 envelopes again. This might be the only time. I'm not sure. But the main thing I forgot to tell you, let me go grab something. I thought that some of you might want to use these for like sinking funds and savings, or some people might want to use them for savings challenges because the scratch offs that are 5x7 will fit in here. And you can label them and write what the category is, or just like savings challenge 1, 2, 3, or the name of the challenge, or the person who, if you do it for challenges, the person who sells it. But what I'm going to do is, now I'm not charging for these. These will just come with the envelopes. Now you can always request a different size, but what's going to come, it'll show you in the listing. But if you order an A6 envelope, it's going to come with this size label. I researched all these labels. I went to the store, I looked at them, and this is the best we could do. So this is 1.5 by 1 3/4 of an inch for the A6 envelopes, and the larger ones I'm going to give you for the A5 envelopes, they are 1 inch by 3 inch. So for every envelope you order, I'll give you 2 labels of that size. So you have, in case you mess up one. Also, they say they're removable. I don't know if that's true or not. I haven't tried them actually. But anyway, I'm going to give you 2 per envelope. So that will come in your order anyway. So I just have 16 envelopes here, 8 and 8. So I have 1 set of A5 envelopes of this. So if that is something you want, I would recommend being at the launch when it starts and looking for that item immediately. Because again, if anybody's looking for A5 anything today, look not anything, not the scratch off cards, but envelopes. I would look for those right away. Okay. So I got all excited making all of those, made 4 of each of the smaller envelopes. And then I decided I wanted to do more. I wanted to do one other thing, but I couldn't decide. I wanted to do something with flowers and I couldn't decide what to do. So I ended up buying 3 different spring flower scrapbook packs, and I've made stuff for all 3 of them. So because of that, there's only, I'm going to go ahead and show you. So there are 12, instead of 16, there are 12 different prints in this set. And I have 2 of each of these for the launch. So I figured if I wanted to do 3 more sets, I couldn't do 4 of every envelope. That would be silly. So I have 2 of this and 2 of this. So I'll go ahead and show you. So this is the this is what the set looks like. And I've broken them down. These are sets of 6, not of 8. So these are sets of 6 envelopes because the pack only had 12, and I wanted to find some packs with 12 because not everyone wants 8 envelopes. You may only want 6, and I didn't want you to have to pay for something in a set you wouldn't use. And so that is one set, and you'll know what they are by the listing pictures when I do the launch because I'll make them obvious in a listing photo. But here is the other one. So what else was I going to say? So these are punched for A6. I will tell you they are 7 inches by 3.75 inches tall. So that to me seemed to be the perfect size, and they should fit in any A6 binder. So again, those are all set ready to go. So this is how I've broken them down. So I have 2 of each of these. And now let me put this aside and I will show you. As you can see, I did A5 in that size, which matches the exact same thing. So we just have, you know, the little ones and the big ones. Just like with the birdcage set, I only made 1 set of these. So there's 6 envelopes here, 6 envelopes here. If you wanted the whole set of A6, you'd have to try to get, and so you actually wanted 12 A6 envelopes and you wanted the complete set, you'd have to purchase this listing and this listing. So again, I just did 1 of each to see how they would sell, to see if anyone was interested. And I guess we'll find out. So that was the first spring flower set. So now I have 2 more sets and it's the same exact deal. So this is the set of 12. There's 6 here, 6 here. This is how I'm going to sell them. So this is how they'll be broken down. So let me just show you quickly. This set totally reminds me of Kate Spade. And I'll show you what I mean in just a second. So like with the greens and stuff. So let me put that aside. And then on this set, if you look at the shade of green and stuff, I just bought this binder off Amazon because I liked it. I didn't even know what brand it was, but it is Kate Spade. But this is like, gives me Kate Spade vibes. And I think her stuff is elegant. So anyway, here is the rest of that. So I think I already showed you the other one. Did I? Okay, I think I did. If not, let me just go like this real quick. So that's the other set. So 2 of each of these. And as usual, 1 set of each in A5. I'm just showing you them to show you that they are indeed here, ready to ship. I just have to package everything up, but I needed to get this video out to you guys so people can start watching it. So this is my last set of envelopes, and it's another set of 12. So all 3 of these were sets of 12. So I'll show you this one first. And I just love all these so much. So this is the first set of 6. And I love the gray at the back. And then the second set is right here. I love the yellow in this one. This was the only set that didn't have an exact comparable color. So these were my favorites. So 1 set has the pink, 1 set has that yellow. And that's how I had to do it. But they both have blue, they both have gray. So if you like pink better or yellow better, you'll know which set to buy if you're interested in purchasing these. So that is this one. And then I have 1 A5 set of it. And I don't even have to explain because you know the drill. Okay, so I have, I believe, 1 more thing for this launch that I want to show you. I know this video is probably super long, but I am selling a ton of stuff. I am going to sell some of my binders that I used in past videos. They're binders that I made that I put a lot of time and money into buying the stickers for them. The stickers were very expensive. They're all so gently used. I wanted to share them with you guys instead of holding on to them as being sentimental and holding on to them. So I'm going to go through these very, very quickly. Some of you might remember them, some of you might not. So again, these are not brand new. I have used them, but they're pretty much like new. I don't even think any of them have any marks on them. Okay, well, there's a little mark, but I mean, They're basic. They're very gently used. So this is in my dog mom error. Sorry I'm late. My dog was sitting on me. And then I have some stickers inside here. I thrifted my dog. And then if it's turned this way, I thrifted my dog. And then we have a bunch of dog quotes on the back. You can pause it and read it if you'd like. I'm going to move along. We have my other puppy binder that I did. And she believed she could, but her dog was asleep on her lap, so she didn't. So I don't have any stickers on the inside. This just has binder marks on there, and I'm not going to list like a ton of photos. They're gently used. And I did have a sticker here about sloths and dogs, but I had to take that off because that was from my best friend, Lisa, one of my subscribers. And that was a special sticker she gave me. And let me tell you, Lisa, that came off easily like it was brand new, and I put it down on a sticker backing because I don't know where I want to put it next. But so that sticker is gone. I just wanted you to be aware of that if you knew this binder. I did decide I'm going to gift this. It makes me sad, but because I'm doing another cowboy binder right now, I know some of you might be doing challenges with me, and I just thought I would gift this. Well, not gift it, but I thought I would let this go so that one of you can have this and use it at the same time, if you want to use it at the same time as I am. So this is my super cute, oh, and there are some envelopes in here, which I'll just leave in. Anyway, so this is one of my brand new binders that I love, but we finished it. So I'm not sure how much the prices are going to be on these. I have no idea. They're not going to be like a ton of money, but they'll be something. This was really expensive. It was a Hobonichi something thing from Etsy. It's super nice, but I bought this inside to make it a binder, and my daughter glued it in, and she did not glue it in evenly. So if you wanted it to be sit perfectly like that, it's not even, but I just, lined up these two, and it doesn't, it just sits there. It's not like it doesn't have a closure. So anyway, I thought I would pass this along to someone else. So that will be one of the listings as well. Then I have, and this is the very end of my video, you guys, the last two binders. I am going to give these away as well because I don't think I will use them again. And I don't want to peel off the stickers and reuse the binders because the stickers were so expensive. I want someone else to be able to use it. So True Crime Junkie. And then, oh, this sticker, every time I use this binder, the sticker came out. Some of you might remember, but it has all of these true crime stickers in there. And this one on the back. Then we have my red true crime binder I use. I know some of this is bringing back vibes or memories for you guys from watching me do these videos. So we have a dog on this one, a cat on the other one, True Crime and Amazon Prime. And then this one is, this is the inside. I need to keep this. This was a special gift, and I believe, I don't know why, but I think this was from Candy at Stuff and Budget, and I didn't know that was still in there, but I definitely want to keep that because that was really sweet. Okay, and then this is the back of it, which I think is hilarious. The husband did it. Lastly, I'm going to throw these in maybe as one listing, I don't know, but the evidence zip up pouch I use, it's a big size, so it's perfect for when you finish savings challenges or whatever, but I wanted to pass that along. In this little container I made with this Little Miss True Crime Junkie sticker on it. And then I'm going to sell the dice inside here. I bought a set of dice where let me just tell you real quick. There are four of the A6 ones, and this is a bonus one. This is one I made. So I used a 6-sided die, and I wrote over it, and I put like these stickers and made them look like the rest of the die. You might not be able to tell here, but so this is the numbers 1 through 3, 2 times each. So if you want a 3-sided die, here you go. It's the 3 sides, 2 times each. And then it has all these other ones, a 9-sided and 8-sided, I believe, or you know what I mean, 0 to, it doesn't matter. You know what I mean. It has the 4-sided, 20-sided, just all these random ones. So it's a whole set, and I am going to let this go. So these will probably just be shipped. This will probably be one listing. If you want me to list them separate, let me know. Or I don't even know, because I didn't make this. I don't know if I'm allowed to sell this by itself on Etsy. So, okay, yes, I answered my own question. I don't want to get in trouble. So this will be one listing. You guys, that is everything in this entire video. If you made it to the end of this video, leave me a monkey emoji. I'm curious to know who watched this entire thing. I know it's really long, and I did talk really fast and didn't tell a bunch of stories, but I just have so much to put in this launch. I just want to say in advance, thank you so, so much. I am truly thankful for each and every one of you. And even if you can't afford to buy anything at this time and you just want to buy something in my launch, I appreciate you so much. You guys are just amazing. And tell me what your favorite item is that you saw today. Tell me what you like. Tell me what you'd like to buy or what you might be buying or what you're going to try to get. But again, the launch will be this Sunday, the 23rd at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I will be spending the whole weekend and all the beginning of next week trying to get things shipped out as quickly as possible. So thank you, thank you, thank you so much. I love you all, and I will see you in the comments. Bye.